So we're just now going past the cordoned off area for the Henley Regatta, which is, I think, a little bit later in the year this year.
COVID put it back.
COVID put the dates back to the 11th to the 15th of August, and this is the course for the Henley Regatta. Good morning from Pangbourne today. So, just trying to think where we last videoed. So we'd got to Windsor, haven't we? So.
We left Windsor and then we had another stop by Lock, didn't we?
Yeah.
By Hartleyford Marina.
Yeah, that's the one.
And then we left there and got to Henley.
Then we got to Henley, that's right.
Got the last spot in the town.
Yep.
And then we left Henley yesterday in that storm, what's it called? Avert, I don't know. Storm force, gale force, horrible day.
We thought we'd go for it anyway. Yeah.
Well, we did want to do a pump out, but we couldn't do a pump out.
No.
There was no one there. We couldn't buy anything, so we just give up.
The locker thing was locked, and we didn't have a key. We've got a British Waterways key,
It doesn't work.
That one doesn't work.
Might as well throw that in the river.
Would be good for some things.
Good for anything. Maybe a saw.
So we're moored up at Pangbourne Meadow, which is really pretty actually, and
We're coming back here.
you just met with a lady, she was quite little, and she was telling you some of the history, wasn't she, of Pangbourne?
Yeah, so
Yeah.
I'm looking at the boats.
And apparently they've got an award-winning cheese shop and a bakery that by sort of 9 o'clock in the morning, the bakery's sold out.
Yes, there's no point walking up there.
No,
I won't
we're
get any
going
buns.
to, but before we won't get anything. She was just telling us that it's got a lot of, should you say like Roman and Saxon history?
Yeah, on the outskirts.
Yeah, and also that during World War II they learnt to make bridges here.
Build
or
bridges,
something?
yeah.
Build bridges
Apparently,
here?
right from the start of the war, they were here practicing building bridges.
Yeah.
Know that.
Lots of history.
We'll have to read up when we come back through.
Back
and we
the other
get
way.
to spend some more time in places.
So last night we were moored up, weren't we, having a little relax, watching some telly, and I got up and I said to Richard, I think we're on a bit of a wonk here, so we are sloping down like that. He was like, yeah, he blamed it on me having a drink.
Yeah,
it wasn't, we were on a
Morgans.
wonk. So our back end sort of got a bit grounded, I think, with all the rain
Wedged.
that had happened during the day. I think the river level rose a little bit, so of course we moored up, and then throughout the evening I think it dropped again.
The back corner of the boat just caught the bank and then just pulled us up a bit.
Yeah, so we were
It dropped about 6 inches last night.
Yeah, so we wedged on a
But it's come back up again.
a bit of clay, weren't we?
Yeah, if we just pushed it off, it's all right.
So this is where we got grounded last night. I don't know if you can see. Sort of like a clay shelf, if you like. And the back corner of our boat, we've sort of drifted back a bit now. But the back corner was basically sort of wedged on that shelf. So today, where are we trying to get to today?
That way,
That way.
as far as possible. Well, we're going to try and do a pump out. We need to do a pump out.
Yeah.
And there's a marina at Benson, apparently, so the book says, but we're going to go for that. That's full 13 miles.
Oh, another 13
12, 13 miles to get to there, and then we'll do the pump out and then go on a bit more to the next mooring, whatever the time is. So who knows where we'll end up.
It's an adventure. You just never know where we're going to be.
No, I just want to go to bed or lay in the grass and do some sunbathing and go down to Baker's.
Yeah, we're waiting for summer to arrive. It still hasn't arrived yet.
We're aching.
Yeah.
It's meant to be a relaxing holiday.
Yeah.
We haven't had any relaxing yet.
No. Every night we're like broken.
We stopped in Henley and thought, oh, it'd be a nice relaxing time in Henley. And the weather was great. And what did we end up doing? 12,000 steps walking around Tesco's.
14,000.
Oh, God. Terrible.
2.5 mile trek to Tesco's. Oh well, we've
That
got
was
food.
fun. Yeah.
And iced coffee, which was very nice.
Yeah, it's almost gone.
Yeah, I know.
I'm going to have some in a minute, actually. I might put that on the back deck.
So yeah, let's see where we get to today.
Onwards.
And upwards.
See you in a
Hopefully
bit.
not upwards, actually.
Oh, God, no.
No.
I'll go and walk the dog.
We seem to always be talking about toilets.
Yeah, the lack of.
So we've got a fully working toilet now, but we've been travelling for how many days now? Oh, almost a week. 6 days, perhaps?
I don't know what day it is.
I think it's 6 days. And there's a real difficulty finding pump outs on the Thames. So literally, well, I suppose we didn't need one to begin with, did we?
No, but we have got. I mean, it was coming up near high on the tank, which is about half when we started looking for one.
Yeah. And there
we're
was one.
Still looking for one. We
few-
should have stopped in Henley.
Yeah. There's one few well, I don't know how many locks back now, but it was all locked up and there was no lock keeper on duty.
Self-service, yeah, closed.
It's self-service. But you can't, there's not, I think, an available key to get anyway. So we just went past sort of a marina.
Couldn't
What was
get
that
in
one
there.
called?
Benson.
Oh, Benson, yeah.
They have a pump out, but you couldn't even get to it
couldn't
because
get
of the
to it.
higher boats.
Yeah, there's literally higher boats. Well, I think it's like
They
the
must
base
all be
for a
going
lot
out
of the
today.
higher boats, so you can't get to the pump out anyway. But yeah, I think the Thames is absolutely beautiful. There's loads of people.
Oh, it is amazing.
I mean, we've heard about people saying it's really difficult to moor. We haven't had any trouble really mooring.
There's tons of moorings
Lots
if you
of
look for
mooring,
them.
but and I think had we needed more water, we filled up water once, haven't we? I think there wouldn't be a
been
problem
past a
with.
few.
Yeah, there's been quite a few water points. But trying to get your loo pumped out
That seems to be the thing
seems
that's
to
in
be
shortage.
very, very difficult.
We're going to have to phone everywhere in Abingdon because the lock keeper just passed said that it's broken in one of the places.
Right.
So I'm going to go through the phone book and phone them all up,
Yeah, see.
and we'll get up there tomorrow.
So yeah, because otherwise things are going to get messy.
Have to dig a hole.
Ooh,
There's a field. I don't know if I've got a shovel. We have to use a spoon.
A spoon. Oh no! No, I cannot do that. I cannot
To
do
spoon
that.
out a hole in the bank.
I'll have to go to the toilet in the porta potty.
No.
I don't know what I do with it afterwards though.
Don't know, but that's a nice boathouse.
That's a very nice boathouse.
And a man cave.
So yeah, can we have some more pump outs please on the Thames? Would be very, very handy.